I'm Marcella. I was born in Dumaguete in the Philippines, and I lived there until I was about 5. I came here with my whole family, and then after about a year my little sister was born. When I came to London I found it really hard to adjust, and I went to a nursery school and I didn't speak a lot of English, and I was quite upset that I couldn't talk to the kids in my nursery school. So my mum started teaching me English, and she only spoke English. And from then on I only spoke English. I can understand it though. I can hear my mum and dad talking in Tagalog, and other people as well. They might think I don't understand them, but I do. Turning 18 in the Filipino culture is very important for a girl. For a guy it's 21, but for a girl you have this big huge party, it's like a debutante. You dress up really nice with a ball gown and you put your hair up as a sign of maturity. I wasn't really sure if I wanted a debut. It was really short notice. I think it was only about 1 month or 2 months into it. It's so amazing because my mom just mentioned that she wanted to organise a debut, and then suddenly all the Filipino women around our community offered a hand. It was really nice. We got a caterer called Rudy. He made traditional Filipino food like lumpia and noodles. In tradition, the girl has to dance with 18 boys. The first dancer has to give her a rose, and that's the father. And the last person that dances with her that also gives her a rose is her boyfriend. When I went back to the Philippines, everyone was commenting on how Filipino I was because of my upbringing. And usually back there they complained that Filipinos born and sort of brought up in Britain were very different. They were supposed to be very loud. And they were basically saying that they were rude, and they didn't have much respect for the adults. But maybe that's just the person. I'm not sure if that's the tradition in the way they're brought up in England. The girl has a huge birthday cake with 18 candles. 18 girls have to come up with candles and light each candle on the cake. The first candle is usually the mother. And the last candle is the best friend. There's a new kind of Filipino now. There's the English Filipinos, and they've made up their own culture. Basically, they haven't turned their back on the culture because they're sticking with the Filipinos, but they've also sort of changed it around. I would say I'm more traditional. I had to make the speech, and I was so nervous. I don't know if you could hear it, but I think my voice was shaking.
Everyone who came early this morning, Auntie Sally, Auntie Esther, Auntie Elsa, Ninang Small, thank you very much.
Everyone had the toast, and the lights were switched off, and then the music started to play. I wouldn't mind just having a normal birthday, but that's why it was at short notice, because I wasn't sure I wanted a proper big debut. But my mum was telling me that it's once in a lifetime, so I thought, okay then, you know, if that's what you want, and that's what I wanted as well, then I would have it. I felt that everyone had the debut, everyone that I knew had one, and I wasn't really bothered. I wasn't adamant that I wanted one, but since my parents were willing to give me one, I thought that was really nice of them, because that's a lot of money and I didn't want them to spend that much money on me, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
6 months after she ran away, Mildred was caught by the immigration. She was later released after an extensive investigation of her case. With the help of the Center for Filipinos and her new friends, she got her residency.
Now I'm okay, I'm happy, I got my papers. I'm very, very happy. And also for the Filipino Association, to the community, I'm happy. They helping me a lot also.
Mildred is now taking English and computer classes at the Center for Filipinos Nottingdale Technology Center. After gaining residency, Mildred found another employer with whom she's been working for 5 years.
Julia, who did this? Oh, look at this, very messy.
She's now considering her options for the future.
If I would like to go to university, whatever I want to do, they said they will help me. I'm thinking also maybe someday I would like to change my job. It's my opportunity. They said it's very good, like business administration. That's what they said. Yeah, but I will try my best.
When I went back to the Philippines, I could understand what they were saying, but I couldn't really answer them back. I had to answer them back in English. So that was sad that I couldn't, converse with them. It was strange because I was filling out my UCAS form for universities, and they put country of birth and I put down Philippines. Then they asked for nationality, and I looked at my passport and it said nationality British, because my parents have applied for a British passport, and I felt really like I've lost something to write down that I was British. But I will always remember the Filipino culture. But I have been brought up in England. I do speak the language. So I could consider myself a Filipino British person.
Pagkabigo sa